Hello and good day to you wherever you are. If you're here watching this video, then you'll be interested in my initial views of the Pimax Crystal OG wide field of view lenses. I've had my Crystal for a good while now, and apart from a few dead pixels, it's been a fantastic experience. I use my Crystal on a motion rig. I fly DCS in World War II on the 4Y8 Project Overlord server. It's well worth a look if you want historically accurate missions and plenty of adrenaline fueled action. I've been very excited for the wide field of view lenses since they were announced, as one of the things I really missed coming from my 8KX to the Crystal was the wide field of view. I knew it wouldn't be exact, but marginal gains always help. What I'll do in this video is a comparison between the normal and wide field of view, just very basic, and my initial thoughts in using them. Please note I'm also using the plush 17mm leather studio foam face pad, as speaking with Pimax previously, they said a thicker pad would be required with these lenses. So we're sat here on the runway in a P51, and we're sat on a parachute, we're on a representative scale C, we're strapped onto the parachute and we're strapped into the seat as well. And you can see the harnesses over the top here with the tension system at the back that's holding me in position, vibrating a bit as the engine's running, which is cool. Importantly for this, it gives us a reference point for where my head's going to be. So if I look straight forward with the standard lenses, I look out on the right hand side and I can just see the back of the emergency release handle for the cockpit. If I look out the left hand side, I'm just seeing these bolt tails here, or the rivet tails, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 along, and that's it. Just looks a bit blurry towards the edges, so the gun sight brightness lever, it starts looking a bit blurry, and then just next to the canopy release handle that you can see there, it starts getting blurry with the standard lenses. So that's it. So now we'll go over to the wild field of view lenses and see if there's any difference. I do get a little bit of binocular overlap, and I've always had it in the Crystal, but it doesn't really bother me. I've got used to it over time and don't notice it in combat. It doesn't really make a difference. Okay, so we're back in. Wide FOV lenses installed. What I did is I followed the Pimax video that's on YouTube. Dead simple. Where you just rotate them to get them out. A bit scary when you've got the lens out so you don't drop anything into the headset, but went okay. A quick check with the phone after to make sure the cameras are working. Check when I've just come in now, and eye tracking is working fine, which is good. Initial impressions, so I can definitely see more when I'm sat in the same spot. So previously I spoke about seeing rivets kind of down here, the third or fourth rivet. If I'm sat here now in the same position as where I was previously, and I appreciate you can't see what I'm seeing in the headset because it renders it differently on what I'm recording, I'm pretty much seeing the whole of the canopy section up to here. You can see my mouse, and here as well, up to the winder, so I am getting a lot more field of view. In terms of overlap, feels okay, not getting any more noticeable overlap. One thing I am noticing is at the edges of the lens, at the edge of the view, it seems clearer for some reason, so I'm not getting as much blurriness in the edges of the lenses as what I did with the normal ones, which is interesting. I've had a quick cheeky takeoff just before I've started recording, but yeah, you can feel a bit more of the 8KX kind of wide field of view speed that you're used to. It's not the point where you're seeing the wings out your peripheral vision, but to be fair, would you be seeing that anyway in the proper plane, because you'd probably have goggles on anyway. Yeah, certainly feeling speed as we take off. They feel really good. Would I recommend them? Yep, absolutely I would. Would I say they're a massive game changer?
Activated, tracker calibrated.
They're not massive game changer, to be fair. If you were used to a normal Crystal, you ain't going to be winning loads more dogfights having big field of view lenses in. But you are seeing that little bit extra out the side of your vision, as I've said, and you can also get a little bit less blurriness towards the edge of the lens, which I really like, because out your peripheral vision it wasn't nice it being blurry. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with them. Would I change back to the standard field of view lenses? No, I wouldn't now. I think I'd kind of miss seeing a little bit extra at the edges, but I'll get some time in combat and see how it goes. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.